Just a parking space.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh, I looked at my bike parking.
Yeah, disabled parking. Is that one? Is that disabled or yeah? Bastards.
Fucking disabled people. Taking up all the good spot.
I've got a walking stick in the back. I ain't got it. You have to have a fucking badge or something.
Oh.
The fucking thing I do.
But then,
I'll get in there fucking eventually. Good morning. We had a reasonable start from the hotel this morning. Daniel managed to film some green parakeets. That's not what they're called. They were nesting in this big pine tree, and there's absolutely loads of them. So Daniel and I filmed the aeroplane coming over because we were under the flight path for aeroplanes taking off from Bari Airport. So we've got an easy day's drive today. I've only got to come at 90 miles down the coast, and so driving down the main road. We're not on any toll roads today, so we're driving down the main road and just decided to turn off. We haven't been driving long. Turn off down a little road to a little town called Mola di Bari, and so I thought we'd come down and just drive along the seafront, because this is like the closest we've actually been to the sea since we've driven all the way down the coast, and this is the closest we've actually got to the sea. We've been able to see the distance, but that's the only problem. That, you know, we needed to actually come into a little town and have a drive along the seafront. It's not much of a beach. It's a little bit of a pebbly beach, but this is the Adriatic Sea. It's a nice little town. This is the sort of size town I like to live in. You know, I don't want to live in a huge place. We have actually been looking at options that are available, really. You've got to do some border hopping every 90 days. Italy would actually work out quite well, simply because of the ferry being an overnight ferry, the one way. Because we can spend 90 days in one country and then 90 days in another country, but obviously that presents the problem of when do you leave? I mean, do you leave on the 91st day to go to the other country? I don't know if you can get away with doing that. So with the ferry that goes from Brindisi to Vlora in Albania, that's an overnight ferry. So it leaves Brindisi in Italy at 11 PM and arrives in 7 in the morning. So that's, you leave one day and arrive the next day. And we've actually, Daniel and I have both kind of fell in love with Italy. You know, it's from what we've seen of it and the interactions we've had with the people, we really like it. You know, coming through and the scenery, God, coming down from Ancona yesterday, it's just beautiful. I've never been through such a beautiful country before. It's so nice. All the vineyards and the hills and the mountains in the distance and stuff. It was just breathtaking. Really is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, got a nice little boat. So yeah, we've kind of fell for Italy. I mean, we've only just begun looking at what rental properties are available, so there's plenty of time for that. We're concentrating on getting to Albania at the moment. But this is lovely. This is nice. You know, this is the harbour along there. Actually, if we walk further along, we can see the tops of the boats, can't we?
we can have a quick look and
Yeah.
where the beach actually opens up. and you can actually see some sand, is when you can't actually get to it.
Excuse me. I think I said before that my chest was getting better, and it was a lot better when we were in Albania, but I think I've just picked up a light summer cold or something. Here we go. This is one of the other things that we like so much about Albania: cycle paths. It's a pity that the bikes are buried, because there's been a couple of instances where I thought, wouldn't that be nice just to get the electric bikes out? But we're only doing a full load once. When we do trips backwards and forwards other times, the van's not going to be full of everything at all. It's just going to have our basic stuff in, the electric bike. So we could come down to a place like this. See, there's the van.
That's nearby, open at 12.
What time is it now?
Not quite.
No, it's only about 10 o'clock, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
It is 10 o'clock. See, wow. I didn't even have my crocodile Dundee. Had to sort of gaze up at the sun with. If you ever saw the film Crocodile Dundee, he kept looking up at the sun, shading his face with his hat to tell the time, and they were amazed how well he was doing it. And actually got a clock, a watch stuck to the inside of his hat, so that's how he did it. That's where that reference comes from. Yes, another 80s reference, but what do you expect from me? Trattoria Frigatoria? Wow. Oops, sorry. Try not to get one over.
It's definitely one way to integrate into society.
Yeah.
Just a pavement.
Okay. Might have been some parkers. Well, look, I could have parked along here. These are like working fishing boats, aren't they?
Looking tight for a much bigger ship.
Guys down there doing their lines.
Decoy. Massive batch on them.
Is there a good way to get in there? Oh wow, look at that fancy bus. There's a guy with some vegetables and stuff there. What's that? Piazza del Pescatore. Pesky fish, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure. Fish market. I bet that's the fish market. Oh, I've just noticed. Sorry, swinging the camera around. Look at the statues on top of that building behind there. And there's that nice bell tower as well, and some more little statues. That's
Another pug in the yellow.
you see the different coloured tiles on a little bit of a roof behind there. That's awesome, really nice. Ah, that's a good parking space. I love looking at fishing boats. It's quite a lot, isn't it? They're decent fishing boats. I wonder what sort of stuff they're fishing up here. I mean, you know, on the other side of the sea you've got Sardinia, but they're not actually, I saw a video, they're not actually allowed to fish for sardines anymore because they've been overfished, and they have a sardine cooking competition in the town where they're not allowed to actually fish for sardines, which is quite funny. Quite a lot of leisure craft over there as well. Madonna della Grazia. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Well, I guess we could have a walk around the fish markets. That's one way of seeing what fish people catch along here. Some quite small boats as well. I wonder if they might just go into the shadow of water just outside the harbour, maybe. Oh. So, anything bobbing its head up? Seems like in the water. Sushi experience. You know, I'm not a big fish eater at all, but when it's freshly caught, I think that'll be very nice just to walk along here rather than walking on the car park. I just like looking at all the boats. There's some bigger ones over the back, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, but they're the leisure ones. These are the workers down here.
Pleasure.
Angela. Inflatable rib. Oh, that's the guy who drove past us when I was filming. His little blue boat is now hoisted up on the crane over there. Cafeteria, gelateria. It's a nice looking apartment building. I like the colours they're doing, the sort of sand colours. You know, a bit of terracotta down there, creams. Let's walk down. If we walk down this side, we can have a look at the little fish markets as well. I actually don't know what fruits are in Italian. Oh wow, look at this square up here.
You like the look at market started?
Yeah. Which is... Oh. Yeah, that's like coals coming down there. Kiwi, local, €3 a kilo. Pomodoro tomatoes. There we go, pomodoros. €2 a kilo for like vine tomatoes. What have we got? Walnuts, 6. I'm not sure what that is. An artichoke.
Yeah.
Carciota artichoke. I've never used an artichoke before. Oh, there's some big sized petal netta. Onions, €2 a kilo. Look at these peppers, man, they're awesome. $2.50.
$2.50 per kilo. Oh, the size of it.
It's the size of the aubergines. That's... Look over into this little square. Yeah. La Morta Dandogli Farmer Mola di Bari. I'll stop reading it because I just sound crap now. I'll let you read it. There we go, got the sun behind there. Nicolo van Westerhoft. Surprisingly nice little town, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
It's nice to see the buildings back.
Yeah, it is. We're driving past them. You know, yeah. There's certain criteria that I kind of like to meet for when we're looking at places to live. One of them is not having to go up and down too many stairs, but you look at an apartment like that and you just think, I could just, yeah, maybe I could manage a couple of flights of stairs.
Oh no, that's the thing that we just went past.
Yeah. Piazza, what was it called?
Yeah, it's fine.
Piazza Settembre.
Wow, that's a nice statue. I mean, fountain.
Fountain, yeah.
Fountain.
Yeah, well, it's both. It's got some children sat astride vomiting fish. Traditional fountain ornament. Look, wow, look at this building there. This is going to turn into a slightly longer walk round than I intended, but I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I have no
day.
problem with that. There's a gap in the chains here. Oh, they're actual birds. I thought, wow. The way they use the different coloured stones to model the birds is fantastic. It is, yeah. Just a little walk up this side street. That's a lovely old building as well, isn't it? Para piano. Bistro. Yeah, that's lovely. That's nice. All the wooden shutters and the balcony balustrades. It's great, another fantastic builder. Oh, this stone one up here with the little stairs going up the side of it. I just wonder how old some of these buildings are.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look around people when they're walking in front. There's a car coming. I'm back on the pavement. Betsy's shop. Yeah, there might be a date on it to say when it was built. I know that's a kind of British thing, but other countries do it as well. Oh, look at this lovely little street. Via Palina. Got the bin men catching us up. I forgot what hello was then. Oh, I turned around, looked at me, gave me a very strange look. I should have just said, buongiorno. Oh, opticians. Generali, that looks like an insurance company. I'll put money on that being insurance. Another lovely old building there. Sotto residenti. It's very nice, that is, huh? This is a shop, isn't it? I'm just filming someone's bedroom. Sorry?
I think Bonham Abbey is good day.
I think I'll just drop this as a video on its own. Yeah, I mean I have ruined it by talking over it, but I do intend to do some walking tours, but when there's the two of us walking along together, it's kind of difficult to not talk. And I've got verbal diarrhea, I just can't help whittering on around. So. Is that wet cement? Or is that just wet? It's cement and it's wet. Commune di Mola di Bari. Oh, we've ruined the map by drawing on it. Bloody kids. Oh, hang on, moved up. English. Engineering Castle of Mola di Bari, built in the 13th century. Damn. Apologies for the position of the sun. I can't do anything about that, so why am I even apologising? I wonder if they put on outdoor performances or things here. It's here with the steps, unless it's just for people to sit and look at it. Yeah, it's all going to be in shadow, that is, with the there's a few barred windows there. That place is to lock your bikes up, I think, or street art, one of the two. Tortuga, it's a pirate, it's got to be a bar.
Yeah.
We're disappointed if you just, oh, look at a little narrow side street with one of the, oh good, sun's gone behind the tree. Just gonna, beautiful little side street. Yeah, city bar. Will it be? Pirate bar? And we're back at the van.
It's sorry to say that even the estate agents that are local have cheaper houses.
That's likely always going to be the case. These people with the online things, especially when it's selling to expats, you are running the risk of being ripped off.
True.
Because they know that you don't know what the local market's like. Too bad that guy, Properties in Italy or whatever it's called, he didn't seem like he was ripping people off, but you don't know.
I think he charges like 1,500 euros for his house.
Yeah. There we are, back to the van. And so I'll pull forward to let Daniel in, but yeah, I'm parked right up against the thing. Well, I've got a parking pass. You're supposed to have a parking pass. Oh shit, there's a parking thing there. Yeah, we better make sure I haven't had a ticket. Nope. Get the hell out of here.
The horse. I kind of wanted him to go into the cycle lane.
One of the things I can get to at the back of the van, but it's like we come onto the same road, is the vacuum.
Okay.
Oh.